Well, we are officially in summer camp season. Some of you probably have already sent your kiddos away for a week or two. Other families may have camp scheduled for July. It can be a huge decision and a big moment, especially the first time you have to wave goodbye to your kid for an extended period of time.
Our 9 News parenting expert, Dr. Sheryl Ziegler, is here with us this afternoon to talk a little bit about camp. So let's just start at the very basic level. Like, how do you know if your kid is ready to go to sleepaway camp?
Yeah, so more than an age, it's really about what can they do? Can they advocate for themselves? Can they separate from you for, longer periods of time? Have they maybe done a sleepover before? If those things have gone successfully, we usually see that happening about between the ages of anywhere from 8 to 12. But those are kind of 3 big readiness signs.
So anxieties that my child may face. I know my daughter would. She's 8 years old, and for her, it would be too much of a separation anxiety. For me, I'm going to be fully honest. We love to have difficult conversations here. I fear sexual assault. Are those am I being paranoid?
No, I don't think you're being paranoid. I think that you're confronting an issue that's very difficult for parents to talk about with their kids. So I think if there are other parents, which I'm sure there are, that maybe are sending their kid away, or their kid is saying, oh, my friends are doing this. Sometimes that's when it starts, like, my friends go to this camp. Do you think you can send me there? I think you really need to talk to them about boundaries and bubbles around them and safe body parts and touching and all of those things. And maybe there should be really a readiness for parents. Like, if you don't feel ready to have that conversation, then your kid's not ready. I think it always starts with the parents.
That's a good point, because my next question was going to be, what do you need to do to make sure your kid feels confident, right? So that they have all the skills and information they need to protect themselves, have a good time, stay informed with you, like all that stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been there before. I've had that tough conversation. I really will never forget when I dropped my kids off for their very first sleepover, not sleepover, but sleepaway camp, and just feeling the same way, like even going through my head, like, did I go over all the points, right? All the nuance. But I think you start there. But the other thing is, as a parent, and I really did live it this year, I was really proud of myself, because instead of saying things like, I'll miss you, I'll miss you, I'll miss you, if you say that to your kid, then they're like, oh, this is miss-worthy, right? Like, you don't usually say that, let's say if they go for the night at a grandparent's or a friend's house, like maybe you'll say like, oh, I'll miss you, it's kind of light. But usually you should say, have fun, have a great time, I'll see you tomorrow, right? You're positive and upbeat. You got to do that with camp too. I'll be thinking of you. I'll be wishing that you're having such a good time. I can't wait to hear from you. But once you start being like, I'll miss you, I'm counting the days.
100%. I would say like 99 times.
Right.
Good to know. Right. I can understand how that would kind of reframe it.
It's a reframe.
Yeah, and I know so many kids that go to sleepaway camp and it's a success and they love it. So what are some items that can provide comfort beyond that packing list?
Yes. Oh, I think things like a journal. I think markers and paper so they can doodle and they can be creative when they have downtime, which they usually do. I think you can also send things like a comfort object, like their teddy bear or a blanket. And it doesn't matter. They can be 12. It doesn't matter. Just put it right into their bunk. And I just think anything like a picture from home, anything that they want to, a picture of their pet, that's a really popular one, where they just get to feel like, okay, I have a little touch of home, especially when I'm by myself. But other than that, really part of camp is like, I'm getting to be older, more mature, separating, autonomous, making my own decisions. So we really want to do that. This is the start of letting them make those kinds of choices.
Oh, that gives me anxiety just thinking about. I don't think I will ever be able to handle this. But okay, what about if your kid does, you do all the right things, but then they get homesick? They're like, Mom, I want to come home early. You know, got another week to go. I want to come home. How do you handle that?
This is in the category of like, are you prepared? Okay. Are you prepared, parent, for the call? Because homesickness is very common. Usually it's in the beginning. Usually it's the first like 1 to 3 days. A kid is homesick. Goodbye might be hard. So again, for you as the parent, can you stay strong on the goodbye? 3 days in, they call or they send an email. Sometimes now they just email and they're like, come get me, right? What are you gonna do? You gotta have that plan B.
No, no, wrong answer.
Maybe the wrong answer.
I'm coming.
I'll be there.
Mommy's on her way. I miss you so much.
Yeah, everything. Let me do
all the
everything.
things.
We're the problem.
Right.
Well, you're just not ready, is what I would say.
Okay,
you're
fair.
not ready. And if your kid isn't all year long, then they're like, next summer, then you got a whole year to prepare to really start to separate and let your kid be kind of independent.
I
This is-
appreciate that.
I know this is such a good conversation because I know a lot of parents are thinking about this as we speak. So, Dr. Sheryl Ziegler, we appreciate you always. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.